The sub jumped the gun,
So,
and now the Sophie Cueto running
really,
to sub.
I find that high school referees seem to really emphasize that you do not cross that line before the other player's there. It's a huge deal.
Maybe a little bit of too much. Shout out to the parents in the sideline. 7 kicks it out for FCS.
You can hear the groans from the FCS players. Why did you kick that out for a corner kick? In high school, we're still learning lessons.
Doing the corner kick for Westwood. Puts it in pretty good space.
This is borderline Olympico territory.
She's looking for Esther. Passes it to Esther. Esther gets sandwiched by, I think it was 3 Westwood defenders. So they kick it out to number 3.
You can tell we bank.
Fullerton.
You can tell we bank a lot on Esther's performance when you hear the play-by-play commentator getting excited when she has 5 defenders around her outside of the goal box. That's a lot of trust that we have in her.
Got a little bit of a head-to-head, no pun intended, with number 3.
Okay, this is a handball that's called on Jones. And guess what's gonna happen now?
Got the delay of game strategy.
We got the two player delay of game strategy.
You got the wall.
Gotta learn some subtlety.
Amador and Aquila on the wall.
Looks more like 15 yards, to be honest with you. Oh, this is
Almost a banger shot.
Not sure who the goalie is. We don't have her on the. We don't have a number
roster.
0 on the roster. So, if any of you guys know who the goalie is?
She's both the goalie and the alternate goalie for high school. We're out.
Well, what's her name?
Middle school.
No, we're.
No idea.
Okay, we'll work on getting her name. Here's Mendez on the sideline. Little bit of a snake eyes on that throw-in. It's kind of not legal, but as long as both of your arms go over your head.
The Franco with a no-nonsense clear, as my brother Jeffrey would like to say.
I wouldn't say it 4 times in a game, though, so let's stop saying it.
Oh, Aquila blasted into Thompson.
This needs to get called for a handball. Oh, that's a ridiculous call. He called advantage for a handball. 4 seconds later, the play stops and he calls it against FCS.
Can hear the parents from the stands complaining about that call.
More like one parent.
Bless you.
Lopez. Oh, we get the solid basketball expiration of time here. Right at 0. Okay then.
We found out what the goalkeeper name for FCS is. It's Alexandria Mendez.
Very convincing way to say the name. Here we go again with the throw-in vortex.
Tries to put it in open space for Westwood and goes out. Here we go with the throw-in.
The play is just so exciting. We're just stunned. We're just speechless sometimes.
Aquila boots it out.
Shins it out. We got that shin clearance.
Oh, Ford doesn't trap the ball. Bonilla challenges her. Tries to keep it in. Getting shoved. I don't see how that wasn't a foul, but
yeah, it looked like Bonilla thought it was a foul too. FCS has got to keep the ball on these throw-ins. Can't just throw the ball away.
No pun intended.
Okay. Sounds like a pattern here. Player hits the ground. Foul is called. Look, both teams don't even know who the foul was on. the Westwood thought it was them. FCS thought it was them.
Got the delay of game strategy. You love to see it. Chloe Abbott with the stunning boot. Tries to give it to Neto. 11 on Westwood. Oh, we got a kind of a shoulder.
It's absolutely a handball there. There's no question about it. That's a handball. I don't know why that handball wasn't called. The ball just stopped dead. a clear handball.
Got a little bit of a delay of game. As always,
it's not really in your best interest to delay the game when it's a 1-1 match.
Bensi with the...
Especially at home.
Pacheco doesn't capitalize it. Chloe Abbott kicks it. Oh, the ball actually goes into the bleachers because of how high the bounce was. We got the brother of Esther Jones giving the ball back, William Jones.
I'm so glad we had that on commentary.
That was a little bit too close for comfort.
Wow, the header trap from number 4 for Westwood. Pretty impressive. Never done that myself, honestly.
Amador trying to body them. Oh, kicks it out. Westwood throwing.
The most exciting kick out of bounds of all time.
Lining up for it. Tries to look for Thompson or Bensi. Bensi doesn't know where the ball is. Aquila.
Man, Amador's arm looked really high up there. We were about to see some reverse hand of God type of plays there. This looks like a David Beckham run up to the ball, that angle.
Complaining that it's not a foul. I would too.
I'm sorry. Sometimes it's hard to disguise. I'm sorry. Oh, please. That's such a weak call. Oh, man.
Unbelievable! Both sides, both sides.
So Esther Jones has been cautioned for dissent for complaining to the referee.
You're horrible!
Interesting variety of comments for the referee here. You're horrible, and then I also heard, good job, ref.
A little back and forth by the parents and the ref.
Please put Esther back in.
Puerta
Put Esther back in immediately.
to get in that. Doesn't really work. Oh, Mendez with the pretty good trap.
With the pancita trap.
Got Gabby Neto going up. Kind of gets shoved by one of the Westwood players, number 10, Marin. Not called by either of the refs.
Bro, that was not a shove. Come on.
Oh. Got a straight grounder throw in by Westwood. Fullerton kicks it to Nunez. Nunez boots it. Gabby Neto trying to capitalize it on this. She's fighting for it. Oh, number for Westwood kicks it to the goalie.
Oh, no.
Oh, Marin. Really unfortunate for FCS on that play.
Please put Esther back in.
Mendez is
Okay,
fighting for this with her body.
I'm shocked that there is no call.
Nunez! She has an overshot! No!
Really, this is, I mean, atrocious officiating. This player has her elbow up against FCS's player. Repeatedly. It would be really nice to have Jones on the field. Those last few plays there, ironically with Esther Jones off the field, seem to be the best events for FCS in terms of goal scoring chances. Thankfully for FCS, they've got Esther Jones back on the field again.
Good kick, Esther. Move up, Red. Move up.
Oh, this is a handball. I've seen so many handballs on this side, none called.
Oh, a little bit of a clash with Amador and Westwood.
A cracking challenge. Here comes the bash in the back.
Esther driving it upfield. Oh, gets kind of fouled on the throw-in.
Oh,
throws it to illegal throw-in.
The leg came way up. Oh, back to back. This is some fun stuff. I don't know when the last time I saw a back-to-back illegal. Wow, that looked like a third one, honestly. Patience. Okay.
Yolaishka gets handballed. Finally called by the ref.
Nunez was actually offside. The referee didn't notice it there.
Quilla kicks it in.
Esther Jones in the near post.
Esther Jones is trying to kick it in.
It's in!
Oh! By Nunez.
If we look at the replay, I think we have to be honest, hit her hand a little bit. But, you know, I guess that's, yeah, you know, what goes around comes around. We'll suspend our Christian belief for a moment here. Okay, Neto's in the midfield circle there. But you see, now is when you start doing those cheeky delay of game strategies.
Yeah.
Now is when you implement those.
Oh, Esther stops it for Marin. Oh, fighting with her. She gets it. Jukes her. Passes it to Gabby Neto.
Oh, Neto was right there for the pass. Somehow it comes right back to Esther.
Esther driving this up.
She's got Kirsten right through
taking
the middle.
Space. Oh, stops it. She's taking it slow. Oh, gives it straight to Gabby Neto. Del Rio trying to get that.
What a ball from Jones. Del Rio's got to get on the end of it. No!
Oh! Goes for a goal kick.
Oh, man. So much space. What a great chance for FCS. Oh.
Throw in. Gives it back to the goalie. Yeah, a little bit
man.
of
Goalie's way out of position.
Oh, Esther gets in.
Jones having to make this defensive play back.
Nice job, Esther.
Esther kicks it out. Del Rio's trying to get that. Del Rio saves it. Gives it to Mendez. Mendez, what a pretty great clear to Gabby Neto.
Actually, a really good combination play from FCS. Jones to Del Rio, who passed it back to Mendez, who lobbed it over the top. And
legal throw-in.
Oh, no.
Pretty important throw-in to lose it on that.
That's the same player who had the errant throw earlier in the match. Oh, another grounder throw-in.
Number 5, Lopez. Lopez is driving this up. Oh, gets fouled by Bonilla. Not called.
Shockingly not called. Wow. This
Fullerton
is a yellow
boots
card.
it, and Thompson's first touch goes straight into the
I
open
wonder if
field.
DeFranco knows there's a player behind her. Oh,
Oh, no!
That's a poor giveaway from DeFranco.
Alexandria! She stops it!
Oh,
Solid
wow.
performance by Alexandria Mendez.
Oh, man. This is that was another heart attack waiting to happen. Jones has got 2 defenders a beat here. Oh, man, she pulls up. What is this, a cramp? What, her cleat fell down?
I think she got a flat tire.
Okay. That answers the question.
You know, when someone steps on like the back of your heel, it's called a flat tire.
Oh, okay.
That's what James told me.
Okay. Shout out to James.
Trying to look for Thompson on that play. Amador gets it though. Yolaishka boots it.
FCS with a strikingly high line when they're up by 1 goal with 6 minutes left in the match.
Oh, Amador gets it though. Amador's fighting with 2 people. She gets it past them. Gives it to Esther. Good pass.
I think Esther wants to keep this one for herself.
Oh,
yes, she does.
Oh, she's in the open field. Goal box.
No! She. Oh! Would have been a brilliant play. She could make that in her sleep. Well, I guess apparently not, but that is fatigue, no doubt about it.
Nunez. Oh, Nunez tries to make something out of it. Kicks it onto the Westwood defender.
Now time to take that
corner
long walk to that corner kick. We're not walking though. Looks like Aquila's jogging. We got to get on the same page here. Got to get that script. Wow, number 4 was left wide open.
Oh, Bonilla stops it.
Trying to get the...
Bonilla's looking for Jones.
FCS look almost in a hurry to run up this score, although they're up by 1 goal.
Nunez is fighting with Chloe Abbott. Doesn't go anywhere, just straight to the goalie. She's gonna punt it. Oh, Kirsten stepping out on Fullerton. She stops it. Gives it to Nunez. Open field.
No way. This is offside, man.
Called offsides by the ref. It's a sad moment.
Sad moment, for sure. Feels bad, man. I'm just hoping we get that solid zero stoppage time like we saw in the first half. We're at 5 seconds
Del
here.
Rio gets fouled. doesn't get called.
Jones boots it long.
Gabinetto. Yolaishka boots it pretty far.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That
And
is an
that's the game.
FCS win. 2-1 over these Westwood Christians.
Our sister school.
A sister school of part of the Facts Convention. I've been Jeffrey Swindoll. This is my brother William Swindoll. We're signing off. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Goodbye.